Alright guys, last video, and this will kind of wrap up the first sequence of videos in really part one of the Big Money Blueprint. This is for guys who want to actually do or hold small events and coaching things for small groups of guys and making 5 to 6 figures a month doing so. Actually living a pretty chill exposure to the marketplace, meaning like where you do it, doing it what you want to do, things like that. So I want to kind of wrap up with a pretty short video that's kind of some homework. That's also something to help you be able to implement value in the marketplace. Now, going back, this is something I want to share with you guys first before we go into our homework. Results focused on a cure, not the process, and do it as quickly as possible. Now, this is something I had to actually learn pretty heavily because I've always been in sales and marketing, yet at the same time, in the past, sales, marketing, production, conversion was all about the benefits, but from bullet points of what it is that I can do. And then people kind of decide whether they're going to buy them or not, which commoditizes me as a coach, as a consultant in certain areas. Now, when we start looking at the result that you want to see, or you would like to, or I would really advise you to consider the thought process that your service and result is similarly going to be likened to a cure for cancer. If you are walking around and you're in, let's say, a cancer ward or some kind of cancer hospital, everyone in the ward has cancer. If you have an antidote to free and or cure someone from cancer, you don't go to a hospital that only has burn victims, right? Your medicine doesn't matter there. It's not as valuable, it's not as important, because the symptoms of the challenges that the patients are experiencing, your result, your medicine will not cure them and give them the desired results. Now, if you constantly are seeking out cancer hospitals with a cure for cancer, how do you sell this medicine? You don't bullet point the ingredients. You don't bullet point all the steps. You go, look, I see that cancer is painful for you. I see your hair falling out. I see your teeth turning. I see you having the shakes, the cold sweats, the vomiting, the not being able to keep food down, the drinking ensures, not wanting your family to see you or see you in the pain that you've been in because you've been this powerful man or this powerful being in your whole life, yet now you are a crumbling ball of mess. You're losing weight. You're going bald. Everything is burning and it's killing you inside. Do you want to make this all go away? What would it mean to you to be a version of yourself that you've been before and have this all go away today? Is that something you want? Yes, cool. Is that something that you're committing to do it? Now, I have this cure that will cure you. Planes going by. I have a cure that will cure you. Do you want it? Yes. Okay, let's do it. There you go. That's a different conversation. That's an offer, right? Now, we're also talking about a cure to result as quickly as possible. It makes no sense for you to give somebody a cure that takes fucking 90 days or 100 days or 10 years or whatever to actually get them a result, guys. Everything you do must give somebody a result immediately. Now, when I say let me make you a champion in your business, your bank account, your body, and your life, I am going to give you a skill set, a mindset, and an actionable step plan for you to follow, as well as associations and accountability. Now, if after we've talked, I've gotten you to spend more time with your kids, more time with your wife, more time learning business strategies, more time employing business strategies, more time reaching out to clients, sharing the fact that you want to give them the result that you think that you can because you know what they want and also what they need. If I get you working out day one, if I get you experiencing yourself different, if I get you praying day one and taking some quiet time for yourself to meditate, did I not give you an immediate result if those are all the things that you want? More money, more freedom to do more of what it is that you need to do in your lifetime. Now, my result that I gave you is immediate. What you are investing in with me as a coach and a consultant is further support to continue those things, right? Long-standing support is the value in any coach and consulting business after you've provided a result, product, or service. Do you get that? Very important. I want you to get this, guys. Focus on getting someone a result as quickly as possible. Cure their cancer immediately. Then offer them coaching, consulting, support to continue to support them in their endeavors, because aren't they going to be better? Aren't, after you lose weight and you feel better and you're connecting more with your family, aren't you going to need someone there to coach and challenge you to do more? Yes. So, as homework, look at who you have chosen to walk by and not help. What are their names? Where do they live? Picture their faces and say their names. Picture you walking up to their doorstep and knocking on the door and asking them, guys, can I help you? I know that I can help you. I remember you talking to me about, I saw you struggling to do something, and I actually know how to do it. I actually want to help you. Now, how can you serve them? By it being fun for you, non-stressful, right? A service business, not a servant business. Makes you money. You see, when you coach and you get paid at a very high level, that's a whole different ballgame, brothers. You don't take that shit lightly. A lot of people are afraid to take $5,000 from somebody because their fear is that they are not confident to know that they can produce. That's bullshit. Let me tell you, what you should be afraid to produce on is someone who wants to train or coach with you or consult with you or use your product and service for free. They will not use your product or service. They will come back and cry foul because they did not get a badass result. And they will come back and they will chastise you for not helping them, and you will doubt your own ability to serve. Now, because that's a game changer, when you show up and you require a very high investment for you, because one, you are going to put it in a position where it's easy for you to articulate, it's easy for you to provide that service. It's going to be beneficial for them to show up and play at a bigger game, because now they're coming to your environment versus you setting it all up, giving them a bunch of bullet points, feeding them a bunch of extra stuff, making them feel good about their own investment, rather than you just focus on doing it where it's convenient for you to give them a gift, something you are already good at, a result that you know you can provide immediately as quickly as possible, and get that result for them. And then when they invest in themselves at the high enough level, it is a huge game changer for you. It adds value to you and your perception of yourself and your program and the results that you're able to give. And they show up and play a huge game. They add a huge contribution to their learning experience because they've invested now in themselves high enough to receive that gift. And they will show up with a very huge expectation, not from the gift anymore, but from themselves, because they are looking now to receive the benefits and the gifts. I can be upfront with you guys. I bought shit for $100 and didn't open it. I bought shit for books for $20 and didn't read them. I bought a program for $3,000, got the binder home, marked it up, and when my kids even want to put a piece of paper over it to draw on top of it, to just have something hard underneath it, I'm like, hell no, do not touch that. That's important. That's the difference. If you tell somebody, look, I'm going to help you with your sales and marketing and the positioning in your message to be able to bring clients to you and have a sales strategy and conversation to offer them to come on board to your program or not, and it's $15,000, and I will challenge you to constantly do that and other things in your life so things don't get out of whack for you, it's $15,000. The guys that come on board to that program, now, like I was saying, the guys that will come on board to that program will come on board and play at 120% if that's possible. Because they know, for the most part, they've made a huge investment in themselves to go from where they are to where they want to be. And they are not going to not show up 100%. They will play full on, and they will have an expectation to get that same result from themselves, as well as if they're a coaching consultant that's looking to push the pace in their business, their body, their bank accounts, their bodies, and their lives. They will also require and look for and receive value from those areas too, and they will not deviate. Now, when you play at that level, guys, let me tell you, you will get involved in some level of coaching program. You will invest in yourself. Now, I'm saying go first. Invest in your own self. Invest in a coach for you. And then the difference of you investing highly in yourself through some other coach also warrants and kind of leads an expectation that other people are also going to invest in you, because what did I say before? My biggest lesson in becoming a high paid coach was showing up and finding out that I'm actually worthy, because I provide a huge result to the marketplace, to the people I'm called to serve. Now, how can you help people who you've walked past? How can you begin to serve those people? How can you begin to call those people by name and go out and find them and offer and solve their problems with the results and the brilliance that you have as a coach and consultant. That's your question. That's your homework. Now, reach out to those people. Next thing, how could I actually serve those people where it's fun for me, it's fun for them, they can invest in themselves very highly through me, and I can give them results right away because I want them to get it now because I'm so focused on that. The gap, not always pain, is what they don't have to go from where they are today to where they want to go. They may be making $1 million a year, and if you can add any value to them to make them add an additional $250,000 a year, that gap, that pain, that is, in essence, the cancer in their life that's keeping them from going to where they are to where they want to go, to raising their levels. That's the result you provide in the world. If you provide value through lifting weights, through getting stronger, through competing, through fighting, like myself, all these different things that you add to the marketplace, whether it's entrepreneurs that need sales and marketing strategies, closing conversations to be able to attract clients to them. All of those things are gaps in the marketplace that you provide as a coach and consultant to your people. Can you help one person get one new client tomorrow? Yes. Can you help one coach raise his price double and spend less time finding a new client to be able to do that with what you've learned in this video? Yes. Can you help someone actually start working out tomorrow and provide a level of accountability for them to start living their life and being better through you? Yes. Guys, what I'm saying here is this. Big Money Blueprint for small events, coaching small amounts of people, making huge money and spending less time doing it, is not about going out and running and getting 300 people in your group and making $1 million in one weekend. What this is about is adding 5 to 6 figures, $5,000 to $10,000 or more a month, or doing a small event, making anywhere from $3,000 to $50,000 in a weekend, every other weekend or every other month. Awesome. Let's do it. By only doing what you're good at, only providing the value, result, and service that your clients themselves want, by giving them what they need to get it. Does that make sense? So, think about that. Who can you help? How can you help them? By actually doing something that you actually want to do based on your life design. Going places or doing something, whether it's your living room or some huge fancy hotel, or doing shit like I do. And giving them the result that it is that they want by talking the way they talk to themselves, to the people that they care about, using the piss test quiz for yourself to find out, is this what they really say to themselves? Is this a result that I can provide to them? Are people already investing in what I'm doing in the marketplace? Can I not find a group of people that I can fit myself into and say, hey, you know what? I can help you do that, man. Let me see if it's something I can help you do. Now, the next phase of what we do ultimately is go into the closing strategy, which we'll do on a totally different video training, but I wanted to get this to you first. So the next part 2 of this video series, which this was a part 1 and a bunch of different videos within them, we'll move into those sales strategies and sales conversations and positioning yourself a lot better by using the law of attracting the potential clients necessary. Okay? Again, this is Coach Vic. If you have any questions with this homework, and I'm going to piece these videos together, we had a couple of breaks in them, to really just reach out to you, man, and help you start making money and start becoming a high-pay coach today. As you see, the strategies are very simple. Okay? Again, this is Coach Vic saying, create, apply, inflict panic, pressure, and pain on yourself to figure this stuff out and start becoming effective now. Like I said, I'm giving you a way to cure the cancer and get right after quickly as possible, getting results today. There's no reason why you can't employ this in your own business today. All right, let's talk soon. Hit me up if you need me. Coach Vic.